Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and this is going to be my 2021 season schedule for my Pittsburgh Steelers. I know I'm a little late, and I apologize, so I just want to get this schedule prediction out of the way. And I can't wait for this upcoming season now that my Celtics and the Bruins seasons are already done. I might be doing a video on that. And this upcoming season, this all teams are going to be playing 18 games, and this is going to be like I don't know exactly the reason why. I haven't really been paying attention, but 18 games. So let's get to this. So basically, our schedule is actually said to be one of the toughest, like the number one toughest in the league. So like we have the hardest schedule. And, looking at how our draft went, I think we had some pretty key, good players. We had some help in the draft, getting some defensive players and stuff like that. And, in the big story, obviously, I think this is Ben Roethlisberger's last season. Honestly, he should just hang it up after this season. But getting into the schedule prediction video, let's get to it. So, week one. We are at the Buffalo Bills, and this team has owned us for a couple of years now. They have beaten us twice now, and I think they're going to do it again. I think the Bills are going to be beating us again. Maybe we can do something about it. I think it's going to be a close game, like always. But in the end, I think the Buffalo Bills are going to beat us. So I think we start the season 0-1. So we lose our first game of the season to the Buffalo Bills, and we fall to 0-1. Week two, we have our home opener against the Raiders. I think we can win our home opener. I think the Steelers team, with the new players and all, I think we can win the home opener. So I think we win our home opener and we get the win, at home against the Raiders. So our record is going to be 1-1. So the next game is at home against the Bengals. We're playing the Bengals at home early. Obviously, the Bengals split with us. We beat the Bengals at home. We always own the Bengals at home, and I think we can do it again. I think the Bengals fall short. So I think the Steelers are good enough to still beat the Bengals at home. I think the Bengals are gonna put up a little bit of a fight, but I think the Steelers are gonna do something, and we end up getting our second win. So 2-1 after week three. Week four at Green Bay. I think this is gonna be a really, really competitive matchup. But I just think Green Bay is too much. Aaron Rodgers, obviously, we have beaten Green Bay once before, but they didn't have Aaron Rodgers. But I think we could win this game unless we just have to shut down Aaron Rodgers and their offense. But I think we fall short in week four. So I think we end up losing on the road. So far we're 2-0 on the road, and we're 2-0 on 0-2 on the road and 2-0 on at home. Week five versus the Broncos. I think this is gonna be a rematch of last year. We ended up beating the Broncos with Chase Claypool. Was it Chase Claypool? Was that horrendous? What was it? Five? No, that was against the Eagles. My bad. But we had a tough call, almost fucking up a lead. But I think we can get them this time. I think we can. I think we can get the Broncos again. I think the Broncos are a great team, but I think we beat them. So after week three, we end up getting the win, and we end up going 3-2. Week six, the game before our bye week, I think we end up playing the Seattle Seahawks. This is a game that Ben Roethlisberger got hurt and had required surgery, and Ben Roethlisberger, was required to get surgery, and then as a result was sidelined for the entire season. So he has maybe a little bit of a revenge game here. And honestly, I think Seattle's a great team, but I think they're going to be too much. So I think they beat us at home here. I think we put up a fight, but Seattle will get us. So going into our bye week, I think we end up going 3-3. So week 7's our bye week. All right, week 8. Week 8 is at the Browns. Obviously, the Browns beat us at just that horrendous playoff game against them, and it's just horrible. And I think the Steelers. Look, the Browns are rebuilding. They rebuild really well, and they made something happen. They made the playoffs, and they end up winning the first playoff game in so long. This team is ready and all, but look, I think Cleveland gets us here. I think Cleveland gets us here, and we drop down to 3-4. I think the Browns are coming up. I think they might get us here, but we can put up a fight. But I think the Browns might get us here, so I'm putting us at 3-4. The Browns are going to get us after our bye week. Week 9 against the Bears. The Bears, we're obviously going to put up a fight, and I think the Bears are a great team and all, but I think the last time we played the Bears, I think they beat we for some odd reason we can't beat the Bears. We have trouble playing them, but I think the Bears might get us here. I think the Bears are going to beat us. Look, we're gonna put up a fight, but the Bears just find that moment to beat us at all costs. Like they find a way to beat us. You know, I don't remember the last time we even beat the Bears. So I think the Bears get us, and we drop to a 3-5 record. Um, like I said, this schedule is brutal. Week 10, we play against Detroit Lions. I think this is going to be this is going to be a tough matchup as well. But I think after going down 3-5, I think we put up a fight, and then I think we get a must-win situation. I think we end up beating the Detroit Lions, so I'm gonna get us a win here against the Detroit Lions at home, and that will put our record to 4-5. The Chargers here, the Chargers, um, the Chargers at San Diego. At LA, and obviously, the Chargers do great thing. We obviously had that huge choking job against them in 2018. Um, But I do think we get them here. I think we beat LA here. So I am getting us a win back to back. So that will put our record to 5-5. I think we beat the Chargers to tie up a record 5-5. Week 12 at Cincinnati. Obviously that horrendous matchup against them where Juju Smith-Schuster or um, danced on the logo. So that was just horrendous performance. But I think we get the Bengals again. I think we get the Bengals. I think we sweep the Bengals this year. So I'm giving us a win. So that's 3 games in a row that we won a game. So I think we improved to 6-5 after we beat the Bengals on the road. So week 13 against the Ravens. I think um, obviously, we had history with the Ravens, and I think we can do it again. We don't play the Ravens till late in the season, to my surprise. So I actually usually we split. Usually we split with the Ravens. So I think we beat them at home. So I'm giving us a win here, which will put our record at 7-5. Week 14 at Minnesota. I think we can win this game. I think we have the players and the talent to beat Minnesota in Minnesota, and I'm giving us a win here. I think we can go into Minnesota and win. So I'm giving us a win, and that will put our record at 8-5. Um, and here's kind of where we kind of have some losing streak here. Week 15 against Tennessee. I think Tennessee gets us here. Obviously we beaten Tennessee before, but I think they get us here at home. So I'm giving us a loss. I think we lose against Tennessee at home. I think Tennessee is good enough, but I think the Steelers, they put up a fight. So I think we lose the game here against Tennessee. So I'm putting a loss here. So that will put our record to 8-6. Week 16 is probably the most difficult matchup, obviously against the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, the Kansas City are a really, really good team, and obviously, excuse me, it's going to give us issues. And I think we lose here, so I'm gonna give us a loss here, and then that will put our record to 8-7. Week 17 against the Browns at home. Obviously, I think we beat the Browns here. I think we're good enough. Obviously, we didn't sweep them, but I think we can sweep. Obviously, I think we might split with the Browns this year. So we're gonna beat them here. So I'm giving us a 9-7. So we're at 9-7 at the moment. So last game of the season, week 18 at Ravens. Obviously, like I was saying, I think the Ravens will split with us, but we swept them. But you know what? I think we can make arrangement in week 18. Week 18 might be, we might rest Ben. Who knows? We might be in a playoff clinching situation. I don't know. But other than that, I think we sweep the Ravens actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and give us a win here, and that will end our season with 10-7. So that's my prediction. I think we're gonna end 10-7 at most. It might be good enough for the playoffs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my prediction video. If you guys disagree with me, please comment below and tell me what games do you think the Steelers are gonna win. My final prediction record is 10-7, and if you guys have any games that you agree with or disagree that I said that we were going to win or lose, let me know in the comment section. Bruin Steel, I'm out.